Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Camp here on the channel, and you're probably wondering why we are right in the middle, and by middle I mean 80% through a run, and that is because we're doing the secret ending for the bear, which is you have to either be accused of being a bear by Coach first, I believe, or by getting the cursed bearoo, which will turn you into a bear. It'll curse you to be a bear. And so from there, what you can do is you can live your best bear life and get the bear ending. Now, I believe one of the ways to unlock the bearoo is by having Coach accuse you of being a bear in the first place and failing the run, and then you'll unlock the bearoo after that. I guess whether you succeed or not, it'll unlock the bearoo afterwards. But that's how I got it, at least. That run where I was trying to figure out secret endings, and I didn't even notice that Coach accused me of being a bear because I was just trying to speed through everything to get drinks to unlock for Juan's shop. And so, yeah, here we are.
Meow, the drink turns you into a bear. But I guess by now you've noticed. Good luck with that. Meow.
And so there you go, now we're the bear.
Still hard to believe you drank that. Bye-bye. Stupid.
So, I have failed at this a multitude of times. Like, a lot. I keep getting to the point where the first drink I keep getting for some reason was always like poison, and then I'd get the bearoo, and so I would just go through to suss out which stats would be which. I used a guide, but the guide didn't really help me because they put the options in the wrong order. For the event 1, that's the event 2 options, and the event 2, so the guide that I was using was not great. So we need to be more smart. So we need to go to the woods.
You hike deep into the woods and find a mysterious journal with the number 3 on it, half buried in the dirt. Inside it, tons of information on local monsters and how to defeat them. It covers gnomes, psychics, time travelers, Illuminati-shaped demons, and a reference to Gravity Falls. What a boring journal. Where's the drama? Where's the inner thoughts and insecurities about school crushes? Whoever wrote this journal knew nothing about how journals work. You gain no fun from this, but you surely gain 2 smarts. Boring. It is a lovely day at Camp Spooky, and you are still a horrible bear.
Hey, the bear. So, I guess the secret's out that you've been a bear in disguise this whole time.
You can only roar in response, but it's a roar that you hope communicates all of the complex feelings you're incapable of vocalizing with your big dumb bear tongue.
By the sounds of that roar, I'm guessing that you want to apologize for not telling us sooner, and despite our differences, you hope we can still be friends.
Whoa, yeah, that was spot fucking on, Joy.
Well, of course there's no hard feelings, darling. Coach may be a bit of an earthophobe, but his outdated ideals have no bearing on me. That was a pun. I've always believed it's important to live your truth, be you a man, a woman, something in between, or a bear posing as a young adult monster at a summer camp. You will always have my support, the bear. I have worked tirelessly to blend the organic world, but your disguise was so perfect. You must teach me to craft such a believable skin suit. Please don't teach calculus or how to make a skin suit. Please, please. Pretty please, please. In any event, the bear, I'm not mad at you either, although I'm a little worried about us staying friends. I am also concerned. It is already difficult for me to relate to my non-digital peers, let alone terrifying, illiterate, predatory wildlife. Ditto. While I do think it'd be good for my brand to have an animal companion, I'm worried we wouldn't have a lot to talk about, especially since you can no longer talk. Yeah, and it's natural for friends to grow apart, especially at the end of summer when we all have to get back to our lives, right? After camp, I'm gonna have my hands full saving the world again, and I assume you're gonna be busy eating honey and going through people's garbage, I guess. You have a very bright future ahead of you, the bear. Now, before we part ways forever, can I get a selfie with you for my tearful/introspective Life Goes On post?
No, your friends can't leave you. There's gotta be some common ground left between you guys, right? You need to convince them that bear/monster friendships are possible. One thing that you and your non-bear friends can still totally bond over is
the constant worry about getting the right amount of sleep, be it 8 hours or 8 months, or the constant fear of being hunted down and turned into a cozy rug. So, the first option is smart, the second option is boldness. So, with knowing that the first option is smarts and the second option is boldness, our smarts is higher than our boldness, so we're going to go with the 8 hours of sleep.
Though you can only roar, you make your meaning plain through a combination of emphatic snorfing.
Snorfing? That's 3 levels higher than grunting. That's dope. We're such a smart bear.
Charades and finger puppets.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess the need for proper sleep is pretty important to all of us, regardless of species. It's one of my mottos as a world-saving extraordinaire. You can't defeat evil without a good night's sleep, a healthy breakfast, and a positive attitude. Sleep is kind of optional for me, but since I'm sponsored by The Who these days, I'm legally bound to agree that sleep is essential to your health. Wait, oh no, the WHO. I thought he meant The Who like the band. I thought he meant the band The Who. I was trying to figure out what songs would be related to sleep, but it's just the World Health Organization. You are sponsored by the World Health Organization, friend Milo. That is quite exciting. Oh no, I'm sponsored by the band. Oh, I went to space. Oh no, my brain hurts. I went to space. Oh God. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt so much. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I can't believe they wrote that in. Oh, that was great. Oh, Jesus. Okay, one sec. But they're like mega old, so sleeping a lot is part of their brand now. Also arthritis. Well, the bear, I also understand your plight. I often go into sleep mode in order to preserve my battery and prevent pixel burn-in. I once forgot to clear my screen and wore this expression for days. It did not make a good impression on my grandparents at the family reunion. To be honest, I'm kind of jealous that you get to hibernate, the bear. Like, I would love to mentally and physically check out between seasons and catch up on my sleep. Not to mention all the delightful binge eating leading up to hibernation, an excuse to eat my body weight in cheese and then slip into a light coma, sounds like paradise. I cannot relate to any of you. I am just happy to be a part of your lives.
You decide to treat your friends to an insight into your new bear life. You maul a bunch of critters, cook them over a fire, and overeat to your heart's content before taking a nap. It's not a full hibernation, just long enough for a search party to come looking for your friends, but you convince the party to take a nap too. When you wake up, all of you feel well rested, a little bloated, and like you've gained 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Nice. Nice. But the thing about being a bear is it usually only happens closer to the end of the run, because I think you only need 2 options for the bear. It's like 1 and 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the... Oh, actually, no. I guess let's head to the lake, because we need to have an option here, and 2 of us stats are tied, so it's going to be between boldness and fun. So let's head to the lake, I guess. Look at our bear in the snorkel.
That day you bring a magazine to read by the lake, the cover story is How to Gain Fun While Camping with Your 6 Hottest, Most Charismatic Friends. Step 1, go to the lake. Step 2, wait. What? Wait, what's that? Then why hasn't that worked for you yet? Oh, wait, you just gained 2 fun. Thanks, Cosmopolitan. Good job. It is a lovely day at Camp Spooky, and you are still a horrible bear.
Whoa! Look what the bear dragged in! Wasn't the bear just staying there a second ago? You dolt! The bear is the bear! Whoa, really? I can't believe I never noticed before. His disguise was so convincing. Was it, though? Am I the only one who noticed that the bear started drooling every time someone mentioned honey? Damn the bear! I had, no idea. I'm so sorry about all the bears I killed for XP in the past, and all the ones I'm gonna kill in the future. And I'm sorry about all the anti-bear rhetoric Coach taught me in Monster Scouts, although in order to remain a Monster Scout, it looks like we may have to be enemies now.
You roar in protest, you can still be friends, you still love all the same things you did before, and your life would be much less interesting without your fellow campmates.
No idea what you just said, bud. You do know all you're doing is roaring, right? This is what I studied animal husbandry for. The bear is insisting that we can still be friends and do fun things together. But what sort of fun things? Now that you're a bear, would things you find exciting even be interesting to us? Yeah, how are we supposed to be friends with a bear? Don't you, have a totally different lifestyle now? And for those of you wondering why Dahlia and Damien sound very alike, that comes from the Monster Prom DLC second term, where I decided that all demons sound very similar. If you haven't watched that, there's a playlist on the channel. Don't worry.
Maybe, but there's still all sorts of things you can still do together, like...
crimes! But now you can commit bear-themed crimes, such as robbing picnic baskets from distracted campers, or mauling people's faces. Nom. So, the options here are, if you are bold, you will do crimes. If you are fun, you will do mauling of the faces. And we are more fun than we are bold, so let's maul some face. Hey, you know what? That actually does sound fun. It's been too long since I mauled a face. I'm down for the eating part. Specifically, I'll watch you guys wreak havoc while I eat this bagel, which is pretty much how I spend all my time anyway. Poets sometimes describe the wars that go on behind people's eyes. I'm excited to finally bring that war to the front of them! Great! Are you in, Damien? Damien? What?
Are we doing this or not? I've already slashed like 3 guys' faces off while you guys were wasting time explaining your motives for murder. Damien's right. Too much time talking about face mauling, not enough mauling of the faces. You and your friends jump into the activity with gusto, laughing and bonding as you rip people's heads apart. Hey guys, check it out. I made a face sandwich. I put some ham and cheese between 2 faces. It's actually not bad. Better than Jimmy John's. Good for you, Hex. The flesh of your enemies often makes the most filling snack. I am making 2 of the faces kiss. It's hilarious because these 2 faces are not actually kissing and are in fact dismembered and dead. I am a master comedian! You decide to make your friends laugh by putting one of the mauled faces over your face. Look at me, I'm Mr. Grumpy Face, you roar. Except not really because you're a bear and you can't talk, but your friends will still sense your intent.
Oh, big fog.
Big Pog. Oh, God.
Hey, nice mask, the bear. You almost had me fooled that you weren't a bear again.
Oh, I'm glad we did this, guys. Friends who murder together, stay together. Yeah, because you can't let each other go free, lest one of you fesses up to the murder and incriminates everyone else. You're content knowing your friends are now bonded with you over a shared love of face mauling and the slaughter that you were all complicit in. Also, wearing that face gives you 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Nice-oo.
Okay.
Okay, so for this final option, the walkthrough says they are unsure whether or not you can ask yourself to go to the meteor shower, but they just said to follow your love interest if your choices were correct, and that would hopefully lead. So we've been tracking Joy this whole time, so hopefully this will lead to the ending that we need. If you're doing it on your own time, go ahead and try doing it by asking no one, and let me know in the comments if it leads to the same ending or a different ending or not. So here we go. Let's check Joy with the bear. Hopefully this works.
You finally gathered the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
What's that? You want to be my summer fling? But you're a bear. You do know that you're a bear, right?
You nod.
Well, I guess Joy Johnson Johima has had weirder subplots, and it would be hypocritical of me not to extend my friendship to all friendly creatures, regardless of species. Besides, I can think of a few big bads that you could totally maul the shit out of for me. It'd save me a lot of episode runtime. This could be the start of a beautiful, new interspecies friendship, the bear. Let's do it. Hey, there we go. Oh man, look at Joy's hair. I like it like that. And then we're just...
The last day of camp was magical. Joy finishes her book while you sit around doing bear stuff. She really enjoys your company since you no longer speak English and therefore can't distract her. During the meteor shower, Joy tells you she can probably find a spell to transform you back into a humanoid. But then you two remember that being a bear means you don't have to pay bills or pay attention to politics and stuff. Perhaps this isn't such a nightmare after all. Besides, bear or otherwise, all that matters to you is having a good friend like Joy by your side.
Win. That's bear friendship. And we got a new secret ending. This secret ending took me like 3 hours to get, by the way, because this whole skill check of having to do the drinks to get this was absolutely horrible. Like, I failed at it so many times because the computer markers move twice as fast as you do. Like, I mash the keys as fast as I can, and my cursor doesn't move anywhere near as fast as theirs do. So, I don't know what happens there, but I can't, like, contest them when they're trying to, like, bump into me. I can't mash the button in their direction to, like, keep them off me. So, I don't know what happens there, but we have successfully just went to camp as a bear. And it's wonderful. And we didn't unlock anything, but it's still wonderful. So, I'm going to continue trying to get these secret endings as I can. I'm probably going to be heading more to streams coming up in the next week or so with this game, just because trying to hunt down all the secret endings and record was something I could do back when I was doing Monster Prom 1, because I didn't have as many hours at work. I think I was only working like a few days a week because I had a different job at my work. So yeah, I might resort to doing more streams so then you guys can help chip in and help guide me through more secret endings. But thank you all for joining me once again on another episode of Monster Camp, where we were a bear and it was awesome! And I loved it. And so did Dahlia, and so did Joy, and so did Damien, and Calculester, and Joy, and Calculester, but mostly Joy. And we're going to say Joy again, because I can't remember the names of Milo, or the other people, like Aravi and Hex. Ha 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 ha, I love it. It's time to leave now. Have a good day, everybody. Until next time, please, take care. Bye. Monstrously special thanks to the top tier Patreon supporters Midnight Charizard and Kat Vanity.